Two charmingly imperfect people who are perfectly crazy about each other. That's been the mantra of our relationship since we started dating almost 7 years ago. We went from hanging out every day to FaceTiming every day for 2 years while you were in LA and I was in DC, and then transitioned to a time when we saw each other nearly every second of every day when we lived together during the pandemic. And after nearly 2 years in Durham, North Carolina, we now call New York City our home. But all this is well known and well documented. So on our wedding day, I thought I'd say something a little bit different. Over the last few years, I've written down little things that I love about you. And here's a sample, and yes, it's in list form.
On behalf of my husband C and I, we are truly honored that you traveled to Dripping Springs, Texas for this joyous occasion. We welcome you to the celebration of two beautiful souls.
I love how you choose to carry things under your arm instead of placing what you're holding in the bag that you're already carrying. I love that you have a completely different and somehow even cuter personality when you're sleeping. I love that no matter how well you know someone, you make them feel loved and seen, and that's a gift that very few people have. I love that you grew up loving green beans and that your first celebrity crush was Adam Sandler, which you had to tell me 3 times, and I don't know if I believe it still.
I believe that when we attract people because that's what we give off. Light attracts light, and that's exactly what happened with Mia and Dan. When we met Dan, we could see that he too was a bright light.
The truth, since we always vowed to tell each other that since the beginning, is that in true Mia fashion, I've been collecting these vows for you for 6 years, Stealer. I used to pray every time I opened it that I'd never have to throw it away, and it worked. I could list all the reasons I love you, but no description can even begin to cover the feeling. What I've come to realize is that it's truly just that, an inexplicable feeling, a link. It is divine. It is nestled closely to God.
With that, I would just say my advice to Dan would be, everyone would like to say compromise and, love and kissing at night. My thing would be that you make Mia laugh every day. You should make your spouse laugh every day. And that laughter will definitely bring you closer.
Everyone's giving marriage advice, right? And what the hell else am I gonna say to these two? They got it. So I'm gonna use some of Mia's words. And so real quick, if you haven't bought Note to Self, go online and maybe buy that real quick. Mia wrote, "When we even slightly sense that someone may be dealing with big emotions, let's stop asking what they need and take a second to think specifically about how we can offer help. I encourage all of us to do this for the loved ones in our lives. People may have partners, parents, kids, friends, but you never know when you may be the person they need. I know that you two love each other, want each other, need each other, but know that everyone in the room shares that for the both of you."
Between the two of you, you have lived in more zip codes than I could even count. But one thing has always been clear. Your home has never been in any location other than with each other. Y'all's love is resilient. It has been tested, and time again, you choose one another. A love like y'all's is pure magic.